Hey team, here's a small broom finish job we prepped and we're getting ready for concrete. So first things first, we got to remove those nasty old sidewalk blocks and we throw them on the truck. We bring them home and maybe there's a spot I can use them, but if not, I smash them up and use them for rebar chairs because why not? They're free. So this is our buddy Sheldon. I almost dug this job by hand. Like I do have a mini hoe, but the ability of that to reach around some of this stuff is not good. So we brought our buddy Sheldon with the mini and life was easy. So we're going to square off the front step for this straight section. That's going to determine where that's going to go. And then we picked a spot that we wanted the bottom to line up. And that's in between the two flower beds where the trees are. And once we establish those lines, then we put some paint on the ground, we find our intersecting lines, and then we can dig. So we always account for a little bit extra because the forms are 1.5 inches plus scabs 1.5 inches. So we need about 4 inches extra on each side. So we always dig a little bit extra to make sure we got room. How about this dump truck too? Wow, what a unit. Drop the bin and go. Pick it up and go. Here's my old greasy, dirty, ratchety dump trailer here. But I can't complain. It's never done me wrong. We also found a bush on the job, so I brought that home to my wife and we planted that. That's a story for another day. Anyway, we're on to gravel here. And again, this mini machine is just so, it's tactile. It's just amazing. It's quick, it's fast. So we're doing our gravel in lifts here. We're doing like 2-inch lifts, maybe 3 at the most. It's a small tamper, but it still does a great job in small lifts. So the gravel is nice and wet from how I brought it, so we don't need to wet it down. This Milwaukee tamper is amazing, guys. No fumes, great power. It's awesome. So here we are, probably our second or third lift of gravel. We're just doing a bit at a time, and then we're on to formwork. So now we're going to space these at our dimension, which is about 4 feet for the sides, and we're going to level it off the brickwork or the drip edge. So we're going to make sure we have slope accordingly, and now we're working our way around to the front step. So the most important part of this job is going to be the front step because we had to pre-figure out his rise and run for his stairs so we could land them on the sidewalk appropriately. Now from there, we're setting up our center line strings from the house squareness that we figured out and also the curb line. And now we're going to build our forms off of those string lines and find our intersecting lines and make that angle. There's really only one way to put it. So you just have to intersect your forms as they land and away you go. So we're not going to chair this job. We got to wheelbarrow it. There's the water shut off for the house. They're always in the most worst spots ever, but we sleeve that and there's nothing else you can do there. Stay tuned for concrete. Thanks, guys.